reach out to people about my product. I reached out to 1.4k people. I got 3 yeses. Changed my life.
Most man are just pussies though.
What do you mean? Not every, as in like people, that's it.
Most people, not everyone, but most people know what they have to do. If I have an agency, for example, I've got to cold call 100 people per day. You know that. The only thing stopping you from doing that is not doing it.
Yeah.
Everything that is worth having in life, you have to dig for it.
Ooh.
You have to dig for gold. You have to dig for oil. You have to dig for diamonds, right? You have to dig for all of this stuff. So everything that you want in life is going to be behind some sort of dirt. But you know what I mean by that, by the way?
A pathetic fallacy, I believe, because you try to make me see
No.
That's what it seems that.
Listen, people, today we have a crazy episode. You know why it's crazy? I'm going to tell you why it's crazy. We've got a crazy guest, and he's very much sane. His name is Cameron. Yeah. Can he get rich? Yes, he can. All right. And today we're going to be speaking about Cam. Cam has been someone that's been helping us in our lives, in our business ventures quite a lot. And then my good friend in front of me is going to introduce him.
Yeah, man. But before I go any further, hello, welcome all you guys. I hope you're doing well. I just want to say this before we introduce, right? Just to make it very clear. This man here is one of the biggest reasons as to why I'm doing what I'm doing right now personally. So you guys already know I do public speaking coaching. I help mid-level professionals accelerating their careers by enhancing their public speaking and communication skills, right? It was by me investing into this man, investing into his oil, that I started to produce soil. So I want to say thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for what he's done. But let me get into it. This man here, first of all, is a brother of us. He's a family member of the Purpose-Led podcast. He is... I'll call him a coach still. I'll say he's still a coach. He is a paid ad specialist, a client acquisition master, and is a man who's he's making history in Dubai with business partner Tris, who's been on the episode before. I'm sure you guys already know. They're making history, helping people and revolutionizing the whole industry of sales and helping people live a more purposeful life. So, Cam, welcome to the pod, my brother, man.
Thank you, man. Hey, I want to clap you for that intro, man.
Thank you.
Sticking it
Yeah,
off the top as well?
Yeah, off the dome.
Off the dome, man.
No, that. No, I appreciated that a lot, man.
No worries,
genuinely, man. No, seriously.
No, honestly, a proper excited to have you here today.
100%,
Because
man.
it's been a while.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And then
been a while.
from when we were from when I discovered, do you even know how I discovered that Cam was Cam?
Philip, innit?
Yeah, Philip.
Yeah, shout out
Philip
Philip,
Makulu,
See him on Sunday,
innit?
actually.
Yeah.
And I must have said that I was starting my agency and stuff like that. He was like, "What are you
You're
doing
gonna
now?"
embarrass me.
No,
You're
not
gonna
even. Not
embarrass
even.
me.
No,
Okay.
I might do. But I said to Philip, yeah, this is what I'm doing. He's like, oh, that's similar to what Cam's doing. Like,
Big
Cam,
up
he's
Philip,
Cam.
man.
And
Yeah,
then
man.
he just showed me your Instagram, and I was like, okay, cool. So this is Cam. I remember him from
Wow.
school. We went to the same school, all us three.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy. And
A
then
few legends came out from that school, you know.
a couple, more
There's
than a
even
few,
one
bro.
behind the camera right now.
Absolutely, big up Jacob,
Jeez.
for real. And I must have reached out to Cam now. Cam's treating me like one civilian.
See, I knew he was gonna
and then-
embarrass
He's
me.
special, you know. This guy's special, you know.
I knew he was gonna embarrass
And then he sent me a Calendly link.
Oh,
And I'm like, all right, you know what I'll
man.
do? I'm a book a call because I didn't feel two ways about it.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I'm a book a
Humble king. Humble
Do you see
king.
what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. I want to get somewhere. This guy's already started to do
Come
it.
on now.
I'm like,
This
okay.
is wisdom, you know.
No, man,
Let me talk to this guy. And then now we're chopping it up on the call. He's like, what? You were like, oh, that was you.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
but
one
if
second.
no, you're like, if I knew who you were,
Okay, can
I would not have said
Can I
that.
speak
Go,
for
bro.
myself, please? Bro, you used to have high hair. Bro. I, in
Very
fact,
different.
want who edits this? Is it gonna be
Justin,
Please,
yeah.
can someone pop up a picture of the
Put
their
up a
hair was
pic-
high.
put up a
Their
picture
hair
of
was
my
high.
afro.
So when there was no hair,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I actually don't know who you are, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
who is this? And then when you said who it is, you have to tell them my energy changed.
It did, yeah.
But no, I was, because people DM me and just want to talk. So my things now, I send you a Calendly. Most people won't actually book a Calendly. It's
Wow.
mad. That's why I don't jump on with a lot of people, because if you're not even on booking a Calendly, bro, then why are we even gonna speak? You haven't even taken the first hurdle. So I just thought it was that. And then when I sent it,
Yeah.
I was embarrassed. But he's brought it up a few times. I mean, a couple times, but
I was a little bit hurt. I was 5% hurt.
No,
but then,
I'm
but then
saying,
Cam said,
you-
yeah, all right, okay, I know you are. If I had known who you were,
Should
like
I-
if I'd recognize you,
should I tell you the sentence that it was?
go on.
You said, I know Rob. I said, man, no Rob. I said, Rob went to my school, you know. You said, bro. You said, I went to your school.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, what? How can he not recognize me?
I said, oh,
But I'm like,
gosh.
I look completely different.
I think you
Bro,
do. I
because
think
most for you look exactly the same.
Because I feel the same.
I think you look very different. Still.
Yeah, I do.
I actually do.
Yeah, I think you do too, bro.
Some people
also, bro, your braces too. Everything changed.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I have braces.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, you
Guys,
changed
I've
a lot.
Mm.
Bro, your teeth, everything.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's big. It's a big difference. Though.
Yeah, I've changed a lot, guys.
Glowed up
Yeah.
too.
Come on,
My
my boy.
man. Come on, man. It's not-
But yes, so that's how we started speaking, and then
Yeah.
Cam helped me with my business. When I was just starting out,
Yes.
because he was doing something similar, but it was like a couple steps ahead of me.
Come on now.
And then when Rob said about Cam, like I'm thinking about working with Cam,
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
Yeah, you
bro.
did.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
shout, Jon too, man.
Yeah,
Big part of the journey too, because it wasn't for you too. See, you see, like in sales, right? The referral is so important, man. That's the best type of business, man. Somebody could be like, you know what, hey, I vouch for them. I love everyone who refers
That's
me.
why
man.
you have to do good business, man. That's why you have to do good business.
So is anybody right now who has been impacted by my public speaking skills, and you know that I can help somebody, maybe you, your public speaking skills, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because I can help you.
Come on.
I want to serve you, but most importantly, I want to help you become the person and the version that you've been called to be.
There you go.
This is why you get paid for this stuff.
Yeah, public
get paid
speaker.
for this stuff,
Public
man.
speaker. But this is why we got you here as well, because you've been a pivotal part of our journey.
Yes.
Appreciate it,
And
man.
definitely want to honor you.
Yes.
Big you up today.
Yes.
And we'll probably big you up continually. I always big you up.
No,
you know.
you do.
I always do. Even when you weren't here, when Rob weren't here, I will tell people, go look at this guy.
No, I appreciate that.
I will, honestly. And I remember when you were my client and we were working together.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then
yes.
you were, and then this is the thing as well. I might have even, I probably did tell you.
Yeah.
Like he was even helping me with business.
Yes.
When he was my client, like he's just very, very giving. He's very, very giving. So yeah, big yourself up for that, bro.
Let's start right there, though, please. Let's start right there. Oh, no, so you go first.
I know. Do you know what I was gonna say? Yeah. I find it very interesting, man. Like, I find it very interesting helping someone that's actually on it. You see, like, if I can tell someone something and you're actually gonna do it, I find it really cool because I think the game of business is so fun. So, like, it doesn't mean I'm gonna help everyone and talk to everyone, but you or someone, same with Rob. If I tell you something, bro, you're coming back next week saying, "Oh, I did that," and it was like it was fun for me. It was like I did that, and then I got on this call actually, and I said this. What do you reckon I should say next time? And then I tell you, and you like, I said this, and this guy paid me 1,500, and I'd be like, that's sick. And it's almost selfishly. Obviously, it's selfless to give the help, but selfishly, it feels good to help people, man. Like, that's actually the truth.
That's real stuff, man. Real spill, as they say.
Real spiel, man.
Look, you said something very important there about the giving nature. You've done very well for yourself in terms of business. And you've been very open about your journey too, your wins, your losses, but you had a lot of more wins than losses, which is why you are where you are today, right?
You know what?
Oh wow.
No, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I think the wins are big. The wins are big.
Ah, okay.
But I don't know if I had more of them.
Really? But technically, if you had more losses than wins, would you still be in business?
Yeah, because the wins are big, man.
Yeah,
the wins are big. I'm a big believer.
Yeah,
I'm a big believer. You don't have to get it right many times. And me, because I move aggressively on things, I can get it wrong 99 times, get it right once, but at one time I'm just gonna keep going at that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I would agree with that, man.
I'm. You know what? I've changed my opinion, just like that. But my question still remains. Jon said something very powerful about the fact you are a giving person. What are the skill sets which have helped you to develop yourself to where you are right now in business? Because that's a very important trait there, the art of giving. What traits have helped you the most in business?
The skills, I think, the number one skill that's helped me is discipline.
Go there.
I'd actually say that I would argue that everything else is built off of that.
Go there.
All I do is, so look, most people, not everyone, but most people know what they have to do. Like when you start out, most people, not all the time, but you kind of know, look, all right, if I have an agency, for example, I've got to cold call 100 people per day. You know that. The only thing stopping you from doing that is not doing it.
Yeah.
So with discipline, I think everything else gets built off of it. I would always say that if I have discipline, I can get any other skill because I'll just practice it. Like I'm very big on gamifying my life. So I will find a skill and it can be a trivial skill. So for example, my sister's boyfriend, he's very witty and he's got a lot of general knowledge. And most people might just be like, oh, he's just witty. I look at him and I think, okay, he's witty. So basically, he's better than me. No, this is how I think it. I think he's better than me at wit. So I watch him, I think, okay, cool. I wonder how he got witty. Maybe he's naturally witty. Okay, cool. And then I think, but actually, naturally, I think I'm one of the best people of all time. So, all right. Well,
Is this a genuine thought?
Yes, genuine thoughts. And I
This is from early, by the way.
Yeah, from early. That's my thing. So I think, all right, cool. So if he's not more naturally more witty than me, then what's he done more? Maybe he's socialized more. Maybe he's socialized in bigger groups more often. Maybe he gets him. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do then for the next however long, I'm gonna get in groups, and when all the family's round, I'm gonna try and be the center of attention and do it. And it's not. It's just to practice wit. That's it. And I gamified the smallest things that seem not important, but then they all add up to become something. Because my thing is, I want to just be the best. That's my thing. This whole pursuit is just about being the best. So that's all it is.
And in terms of being the best, let's give people a picture of where you are right now. So what are some of the recent highlights we've done recently? Why should people even be listening to you? Because we know why they should, but you tell them why they should.
Talk to them.
Why should people listen to me? That's a good question. People should listen to me if I've been where they want to go. I would assume. So in terms of business, I've scaled an agency. I'm not actually in the agency space, but scaled my own agency to about 35K a month.
Congratulations.
We're now in the info product space.
Okay.
And
What's the difference, by the way?
so agency space, and maybe I'm not getting the definitions exactly right, but the agency space is like doing a service for someone. So that's what I was doing. I did Facebook ads. I did a few different things. Facebook ads. Then I built out the whole like client acquisition system, which is more so what I did with you, and then kind of went back to kind of Facebook ads again. And we still have a few clients here and there. And then the info product space is like selling a digital product, and it's a lot easier to scale because we're charging a good whack. We charge 3 to 5K.
I love that.
A good whack.
A good whack. I love that.
Yeah, I gotta get my little geezer.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Pocket rocket.
Pocket rocket. Shout out Jack, man.
So
Jack.
we're charging 3 to 5K, and the fulfillment is just a lot more scalable and easy.
Wait, 3 to 5 buff, yeah?
Yeah, and the fulfillment is a lot
You
easier.
didn't get that, bro. You didn't get that joke, bro.
What buff?
Yeah.
Buff, bro. That's
about buff?
you don't worry.
What?
It didn't hit the audience, bro. No worries.
I'm sorry.
You guys, I know
Maybe
someone got it.
Yeah, maybe they liked it.
They
Yeah,
got
maybe
it.
you guys.
I
did.
liked it. I appreciate it.
Okay, but you didn't say anything,
So
though,
we
bro.
charge 3 to 5. 3 to 5 buff. 3 to 5 quid. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what we're charging right about
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot more scalable. So that's what we're doing, and we are on target this month and over the next few months to make about 80-90K from the business. So
Yeah, that's good.
per month. By the way.
Yeah.
Per month.
That's 100,000 of the
Yeah.
Queen's finest, Lizzie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Queen's
that's good.
finest,
I like
The
that
Queen's
one.
finest.
That was
Elizabethan
good.
pounds.
Yeah, Elizabethan. That carries weight, you know. Do you know what I actually saw? The other day, right? The British pound is the 8th most valuable currency in the world.
What's the first most?
I would have thought so too. The number one is actually the Kuwait dollar.
What's that? Well, how much is that? How many pounds?
Is that so, bro? One Kuwait dollar. So £2.70 Kuwait dollars equals $1. So you know everyone always does.
Dollar or pound?
No, so you know everyone does things off of the dollar. Like that's the usual currency. Like
Yeah.
if you look at Upwork, for example,
Yeah,
why are you
dollars.
laughing, bro?
Because I think, I think. Wait, if $1, no, that means it's less.
So okay, whichever way is more, it's that way.
That's a good point. Okay.
So wait, so
Hold on a
one.
sec.
So you're saying that one Kuwait dollar
Yeah,
is $2.79 US.
217.
17 US dollars.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
does that mean that?
That would make it strong.
Yeah,
I
I
believe.
got that right.
I believe so.
Yeah.
No. So the most
dear.
valuable currency is the United States dollar.
No, it's not.
It says it here, bro.
No, it's not,
that's-
bro.
Is it
But
wrong?
what do you mean by that?
It's
though?
not. It's not.
Because the
But
pound
this-
is stronger than the.
Yeah, it's not.
dollar.
It's not.
But what is it? Okay, hold on. Forbes. Let's look at Forbes. We can all agree that Forbes is pretty
What
serious when it
is
comes to this stuff.
The most.
Forbes says. Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Forbes
Come
says
on, look, they tried to out you.
the-
Come on,
They
man.
tried to make it look silly. They doubted him. They
the
laughed.
Kuwaiti dinar.
The
yeah, dinar
Yeah.
is with one Kuwaiti dinar buying $3.25 US,
It's even more.
and then number
I look even
two
better now.
Yeah.
is the Bahrain. I'm not even gonna type.
Bahrain. Oh my god.
See, I'm trying to.
Wait, why did you go for that?
I don't know, bro.
I keep it simple. See, I keep it simple.
Oh my god.
I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, yeah,
Bahrain is Bahrain, did it?
Bahraini.
yeah.
Bahrain.
Wait,
But I don't know.
no, that's crazy.
It's so funny, man.
Bahraini
Yeah.
dinar
Yeah.
is equivalent to $265 US,
Yeah.
and it's the
Wow.
Omani rial. Where's that from?
That's all Middle East.
This
That's
is all
purely funded
this
by
is
the
all
oil, man.
this is
Oil
all
and soil
Arabian.
firm.
This is all Arabian. And do you know what's so funny about oil? I
Yeah.
saw this the other day. I'm so sorry to put it nail in it, but I'm not, because this is something that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Everything that is I want to hear you guys' opinion. But everything that is worth having in life, you have to dig for it.
Ooh, go there.
Yeah, because you have to dig for oil, like all the natural resources. Because you said we can look at nature, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All the natural resources, you have to dig for it. You have to dig for gold. You have to dig for oil. You have to dig for all of these. You have to dig for diamonds, right? You have to dig for all of this stuff. So everything that you want in life is going to be behind some sort of dirt, some sort of grind. You're going to have to put in some sort of work to get there.
So good, bro.
Yeah, Myron Gona said that the other day, but he just didn't say it like me.
What about gal?
Gal.
No, bro.
The right girl, yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. A girl who
I think the right girl, you have to dig for it.
a girl who's gonna be down for you. A girl who's gonna, because you know, hey, a good
I
woman.
think you fish for that. I think it's
You
called
fish?
fishing
Yeah, but then that's the same thing though, because you're putting in work to get it. Because
Yeah.
to get a good fish, yeah, you have to keep
And a good rod too, by the way.
to get, so you have to put some good bait on there as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. They put the work in, man. The right girl that could propel your whole life.
Absolutely.
Yes, facts.
The wrong girl though could take you 10 steps backwards.
Absolutely.
Sincerely.
Bro. That's why you got to be smart with it.
So smart, man. Take your time.
But yeah, number 5 is Great British Pound.
Is it number 5?
Yeah, that's
also it's
number
number 8, the American one.
Potentially, yeah.
I believe so. But yeah, as you were saying, bro. So you're scaling now by God's grace, the business to 80 to 100 of the Queen's finest booth, right? Okay, that's amazing. By the way, wait, hold on. That means you guys are making on the track for
Over $1 million.
the seven milli,
Figure mark.
the big Lizzie.
It does
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
bigs.
Yeah, we salute that here, man.
Come on.
Yeah, man, we salute that.
Yeah.
Man. That's.
Absolutely.
I mean, how, bro? Like, I've seen your journey. I wasn't necessarily there, but I've looked at your old Instagram stuff, right? I've seen where you were from working. We even spoke about it, from working. At the same time, you're sleeping at a job to where you are now. Like what, 4 years later, on track to make 1 milli. How's that like for you?
Cool. The first thing I want to say is that now, since when I first started, I see the business's money and my money as different.
Okay.
So that's not all my money. Like, I just want to make that clear as well.
Yeah.
A thing people do is they make it seem like that's all theirs, and it's just I've just banked $1 million. Firstly, obviously, I have my business partner Tris.
Shout out Tris.
You got
50
Tris,
bit.
man.
Shout out Tris. Secondly, the more you start to scale, normally, not always, with an info product, it's quite easy to do, but again, margins start to go a bit slimmer. So, for example, when I had my biggest month with my agency, I think was like 34K.
Dope.
And say that again.
Dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you said dollars. I was gonna say no.
Pounds.
Yeah, he said no. That's like 28 now.
But yeah. So, but then I felt like I had more money because I actually had no team at that point. So I went through stages of my agency.
okay.
I had a team. But that time, that was practically, maybe you might have paid 2K, but that was literally 30K just in my pocket.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Now, if the business makes 80K, and again, this is just transparency. If the business makes 80K, for example, you probably leave with the same amount, to be honest.
What do you mean?
30K.
Probably leave about 30,
Oh, right.
30K in the pocket, maybe.
Because of the team.
Yeah, team.
Was
and
it 50 buff
scaling.
per month for costing on?
No, remember,
everything?
like I said, it's split with Tris as well, so it's down the middle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's just a lot of different things that come in. It might even be less than 30, like depending on how much. So you might turn around to me and say, "Why did I do that?" Well, my reason for doing it is, and then my reason for starting the business was never really the money. Like the money thing, not bored of it, but I don't really care about the money. Like other people care about money, so I make money, and if I give it to people that I love, they're happy. But I don't really care about the money that much. So the reason I'm doing it is because $1 million is sick. It makes me feel like I'm amazing. I've got £1 million business. That's sick.
That's sick.
That's why I'm doing it.
That's
It's,
sick,
it's
man.
trivial. It might seem silly, but that's why I'm doing it.
I like that.
That's why I want a business that's worth 100 million, because that sounds cool. I don't want 100 million. I don't really care for 100 million. But if I have a business that's worth 100 million, that sounds cool.
You know what? Yeah, and I know you got something amazing to say, bro. I just want to say something very quickly, right? My stomach's rumbling a lot, you know. I was on my way here today. I was just reflecting. I said to myself, hold on. You know, like these businesses, 100 million, 5. It all started with somebody. And what made me realize, like, the millions are already within you. It's just up to you now to bring it out. One thing myself and John read in a book, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Your thoughts leads to your feelings.
100.
Your feelings leads to your actions. Your actions leads to your results. But ultimately, your results stem from your thoughts.
100%.
And the thoughts all come from within. So that means the millions are already within you. It's up to you. It's up to you now to dig, as
100%.
you said, dig for the gold, to get out, to give to the world.
100%. I like that, and I agree with that entirely. I think if I had no money and I heard that, I'd be angry. I just like to be honest, because I agree with
Angry, you know.
Yeah, angry. That would. If I was watching something and someone was like, "Yeah, man, like the money's inside. It's just your thoughts, man. If you just think, then you can." So I always feel like with self-help, I always like to be careful with what I what I say is facts, because I agree with that entirely. But now I'm on the other side. I feel like the other side, in the sense of I've got some of that money. I've extracted some of it from myself. From someone that hasn't, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like the self-help thing can just be a bit annoying, man. Because I used to think it. I went through a phase. I've explained it where I was waking up early. I was doing all this, and my life just got worse. Like, I'll be honest.
Your life got worse.
Yeah.
Why did your life get worse? How did it get worse?
Because I think so. And this might be a bit woo and a bit deep. I think the more self-help you dig into, it's a catch-22. So the more you start seeking self-help, the more you're accepting that you've got voids and that you're not happy with where you are at the moment. So I think there's a very careful balance with how you do it. I went into it too extreme. I was looking at videos where man are talking about, you need to wake up at 6 and have a cold shower and do this and do that. And yeah, I tried it because I'm someone that I'll just try it. And when I try things, I try them for a long time. Not a long time, but I tried it for 100 days, which is longer than most people do it. And it's every day. So at the end of the 100 days, I had no more money and I was just sad. And if anything, my relationships got worse because I was on I need to wake up at 6, or I need to wake up at 6, and now I need to go to bed earlier. And that time in life, man's all maybe 21 or 20. Man, are up late, man. People are at uni and stuff, so that's the time that you're gonna speak to people. So yeah, it just made my life a bit worse. Then, to be honest, I woke up at 8 and I started to just kind of relax, not have a hot shower, and I woke up at 8 and started doing the most important thing in my business, and I made a lot of money and I felt happy.
Do you know what's so interesting about that? I agree with you to an extent. I think self-help is very, very good as a foundation, and in terms of a foundational way of thinking, because it helps you with your mindset and how you should approach problems whenever you actually come up to them. But then when you start using it as a crutch, and you start using it as that number one thing that you go to for everything, that's not good.
Yeah, it's good.
Because now you're coming back to something that is like, people are saying what's worked for them. And I think
opinions, isn't it?
It's useful to see what's worked for them. Like, what's worked for Rob may not work for you. What's worked for Rob may not work for you, and it may not work for me either. But there are elements of what's worked for you that could work for me. There are elements of what is worked for Cam that could work for me, which is why Cam's been able to help me with my business at the start. Cam was able to help Rob with his business too, because there's elements of what he's done that can apply to Rob. But then the thing is, with some people, when they do the self-help stuff and they take up in too much of it, it just becomes a thing of, I think, was it mental masturbation?
Yes.
Like, it's a thing where they're just, it's just mentally they're being overstimulated with the same stuff where they're not actually trying to work out stuff themselves. Like, when you're not working out stuff and what is working for you yourself, then you're just going to get lost in it. And you'll end up even more lost than you started 100%. When you're trying to discover yourself.
100%. You end up thinking that the goal is to wake up at 6 a.m.
It's not.
You start thinking that the goal is. So my thing is, I just actually had to think about what was important to me. So here's why I was going mad. I would wake up at 6, I'd have a cold shower, I'd go straight to the boxing gym and get punched in the face for a couple of hours. Then I would go home. No, this is fact. Then I would go home and I'd have a warm shower. Then I would eat my breakfast and then I would start working on business. Now, business was the most important thing to me at the time, and making money was the most important thing.
Wait, bro, you just get punched in the face.
Yeah, normal. That's what happens, man. When you go to the boxing gym, you get punched in the face.
You ain't holding anything. You're your thing. You just get punched up.
Doing a bit. I might be doing a bit, but again, bro, sometimes when you go in the morning, you just get beaten up. That's just the way the cookie.
It happens sometimes. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Not me though, but
wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
No, I hear you. So I'm doing all that. Bear in mind, my face is marked. You know, me light skinned man, soft. My face is marked. I'm talking about my face is red. Face is red. And I'm realizing that I believe when you first wake up, you got the most energy and focus when you wake up for the first, I don't know, however long. Now, I'm wasting that time on going to the boxing gym. I don't want to be a boxer. I'm wasting the time and my discipline on having a cold shower, which I don't actually know the gains from it, but I didn't really care. Like, I was doing it just because it was difficult. I'm wasting it on getting out of bed early, dragging myself out of bed, all these different things when I cared about business the most. So what I'd done is I'd subscribed to someone else, what's important to someone else, and I'd apply that to my life. So that is why I never felt happy whilst doing it. After that, the switch was I'd wake up at 8. I was still strict on it. I still believe you got to be disciplined and strict in your life. But I'd wake up at 8. I would just eat breakfast, do my normal stuff, and then at 9 I'd start work, and I would work until 3, and then I'd lock off, and then I'd relax. And then from there, I did that for 100 days, and at the end of the 100 days, one, I was happier, but two, my business started to do well, and I actually started to make money, and that was right at the start of my run. And from the start of my run, it was just 1 month. It was I don't know. I think maybe 5K. Then I don't know the numbers, but then 7, 10, 15. Like that was the start of my run. If I would have kept on doing that 6 a.m. thing, if I would have kept on staying subscribed to another man's lifestyle, then this wouldn't have happened.
But your face would be mashed up by these
Yeah,
times,
it
bro.
would. Wouldn't be able to recognize you.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Do you know what's crazy as well? Like one of the maddest things, one of the maddest sentences you said to me. Yeah, like this thing ain't easy, bro. Like sometimes I'm waking up at 6 a.m. to get thumped in the face every single day. Like you said, sometimes you'll be sitting at the edge of your bed, just like,
Yeah.
damn, like I'm gonna go do this again.
He just normal.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's how it
like.
was.
That's what it was like, bro. It was silly. It was dumb. But then there's probably something that I built from that. I maybe built up some mental resilience, or I built up something like I actually now can't lie. I now believe that you can take something from everything. I didn't used to be, and again, I'd be one of them guys. If I was at home and I hadn't done anything good, I'd be like,
No, but you can't hate on that though, man. You actually can't hate on that point there,
Why not?
bro. You can learn something from everybody.
no, I could have.
How can you hate? No.
Right
But
now.
that means you have to like look at your own self, honestly, sincerely, because I believe there's 8 billion people on this earth. You can learn one thing from everybody, anybody. If you're all closed off to that, then come on, man, what's going on? Because life is for living, life is for learning. Every single person, even if you don't believe what they're saying, you can learn from them. Someone's killing someone. Nah, okay.
shouldn't do that.
How would I do it? I want to do that.
Yeah.
You learn something.
Yeah, well,
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
No, but okay. Here's why I'll say the contrary. I'm not saying that your point is wrong. but
yeah.
I know I'm not going to kill anyone. So seeing you kill someone doesn't let me know that, okay, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But you look. Oh yeah.
That's what I didn't learn. I knew I wasn't going to kill anyone. I saw you do it. Yeah, still not going to kill anyone.
But the thing is, you can learn from yourself. You can always learn from yourself. And then when you look back, you can see now this situation that you just described is you giving yourself lessons now. So you learned through that. Okay, that is something that I shouldn't do.
Yes.
Through that 100-day challenge, you're like, okay, that is something that I shouldn't do. Some people, it takes them years to get through that. They're on that self improvement cycle for years, and that's when they realize, oh, maybe I should try to do something for myself.
Yes, I think the main thing is that, like what I did, I didn't think about what was important to me. Like that's where it went wrong. It should start with your goals. It's got to start with where you want to go. I didn't. So I'm very big on all I do now in my thing. Same thing I did in 2024. On New Year's Eve, I was just at home, and I was just relaxing, and I just thought about my goals. All I did is I think about where I want to go. What do I need to do to get to where I want to go? That's it.
Simple, man.
I don't make the tasks first. I don't make up things. Now, some of the tasks you might not be able to see the link between them. So, for example, one of my tasks is that I won't use my phone in my bed. That doesn't obviously have a link to how I'm gonna make 100K in a month.
Correct.
But to me, it has a link. So that's my only thing. I just list out what I want to achieve and then make my tasks from there. Where I went wrong is I made the tasks first, and I didn't even
Start that in the mind.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
No, that's
start
good.
with the
in the mind. Yeah,
Because you don't even know what you need to do if you don't
Yeah.
know where you're going.
Yeah. I'll just
Wait,
I'll
say that
just
again, please,
add-
bro. Please talk to Deb, bro.
Hey guys, hi.
Pull that one back.
You don't even know what you need to do if you don't know where you need to go. It's like trying to find a treasure. Like you're a pirate
Yeah.
trying to find a treasure,
Circles.
but there's nothing on the map. There's no cross on the map. So
Yeah.
how are you supposed to find it? You don't even know if to go left. Don't know how to go right, north, east, south, west. You don't know where to go because nothing's even crossed out. You have to have the goal in mind first.
Let's go back to what we were saying, bro. So you said how, first of all, so you're doing one method, listening to someone else's ideology of wake up early in the mornings. Then you found your own lane. You started running that lane. You said 5K, 7.5, 10K. Take us through that journey to where we are now, please.
And sorry, at what point in the journey was this?
Yeah,
At what
please
year?
map us out the time.
What year? This was 2020. What were we? 24. Wasn't last year? I think it was the year before last year, which is 22. I think.
Oh, it started in 2022.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
My journey was interesting. So I was working. I was a lift engineer.
Yeah.
But in being a lift engineer, you'd always have time in the day. So I'd maybe be at work. It was a very free job. So you'd have 7 lifts to do, and you've just got to inspect these. Now, sometimes your 7 lifts could be in Norwich, in Carlisle, in Newcastle. It could be anywhere. But then most of the time, it will be in London. So because you always have those 7 lifts to do, you can imagine if you go to Carlisle, you're gonna get back at midnight maybe. But if you're just in London and I leave out at 6, I can be back by 1.
Oh, wow.
Really and truly, because I'm going about, and they're all. Imagine like 7 lifts on the same estate. It's not actually going to take you long. Each inspection's maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Get it done. So I'd smash it out, go home. When I was doing that, the best month that I had with my agency was $3,500 in a month.
Okay.
And I used to get paid, I think, 1,800 a month for my job, I believe.
Okay.
Not 100% sure. I remember seeing on the payslip 1,883. I remember, I think. So I was like, I'm making more money at the agency. Then I ended up losing my clients because I couldn't. You know, you have an agency, and you have clients as well. The job was killing me, man. Like I couldn't tend to all of them, so I couldn't speak to all of them. Dropping off. Then I got a bit defeatist, and I stopped doing it. I was like, I'm just not doing it anymore. So I stopped doing it for a little bit.
Was doing what? Sorry.
Doing the agency.
Okay.
Like, carrying on with the agency. And then I thought to myself, well, the job has taken away my agency. Like I'm very black and white. So I'm just seeing it as the job has taken my dreams from me.
So now it's job bad.
Job bad.
Yeah,
What about
bad.
you though? Where's your responsibility in all of this? Where's your
accountability? Like?
Yeah, where's your accountability in all of this?
No, my accountability is that I'm the fool that keeps turning up to work every day.
Oh,
That's my
That is the accountability.
I'm the man that has the job. So
Yeah.
it's my fault. Definitely is my fault. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. Job bad.
Agency good.
Yeah, agency good. It's what I want to do. And I'm someone, if I get an itch, I have to scratch it. Have to. No, I have to. There is no, maybe it's, I would rather, and this is the honest fact, if I would have left and it would have gone wrong, and someone would have said, well, that was the wrong decision, I'll turn around and say, no, it's the right one. Because I had to do this. Like, I'm not one of those guys that will, I remember this is when I first, and I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but this is important to the story. No, this is important. So when I first got to work, I was 18, and I only started working because I didn't do as well as I thought in my A levels.
What'd you get?
So I ended up getting AAC.
Wow.
But me, again, being the madman that I am, I had both my places were 3 A's because I'm a shower man. Getting 3 A's. I'm on some. If we believe we're getting 3 A's, why are we getting
3 A's?
Yeah.
Basically, for context, in England, right, you have a firm and so you have a firm option and a second option, right?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So in terms of what?
So for university, you have two options where you want to go to. You have a firm option and then a lower one, or like I don't know what's that one called.
It's a second
It's
option.
like a backup.
Backup
Like a
option.
backup option, yeah.
The whole what you should be doing in theory is having like a say you want to do A star AA firm option. The lower option is like A B B, right? So whatever happens, say you get AAB. Your top one may take you, but worst case scenario, the one below will take you. What he's saying though is that both his options were AAA. So it was go in or go big or go home.
Yeah, but again, I'm very big on self-belief and everything has to be in alignment. So,
but it's still faith though, bro.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to pick one that had lower because that means that I don't believe I'm getting 3 A's, which means I'm not going to get 3 A's. That's actually my thinking. I'm that extreme and mad where I just think if I do that, then it's not going to work for me. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, ended up going the risky way. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah, sometimes it
happened for a reason, though.
Yeah. You live and you learn. Yeah,
you do.
So at the time, I remember I was very upset. I'll be honest. When I didn't get into uni, I was very upset because I actually felt like my friends were leaving me behind. I remember. I feel like this is a vulnerable thing because it's something that people wouldn't actually imagine that I get like that. I'm just
you're cutting, man. You're cutting that stuff, bro.
100%. I'm cutting that crap, man. So I remember I was on my bed and I was just thinking, what should I do? I remember my mum was helping me coming up with ideas, and my missus was coming up with ideas as well. And I was like,
from then you were
yeah, because she had got into uni as well.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to it was awkward because I didn't want to be sad because she was happy, but then it was like, and she was
real, man.
She was giving me ideas, but one thing about me as well is, I do it rarely, but you see, if I'm sulking, I'm getting sulk on. Don't even consult me on what I should be doing.
Don't consult the sulk.
Like that.
Nah.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
I rarely sulk, but you see, if I'm in that zone, don't even come on the bed and tell me everything will be alright, because how will it be then? If everything's gonna be alright, how will it be alright? You tell me, right? I'm on that. I'm a pain. Like, just leave me. If I'm in that zone, you gotta just leave me alone. Because
you got a stew.
Yes, I'm gonna. Yes, I've got a stew. No. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Right. That's all it is. That's all my sulks ever are, is I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I have to figure it out. So you come in and patting me on the back and saying it's gonna be alright, that's gonna annoy me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm already annoyed. That's gonna annoy me.
You're just black and white, bro.
Yeah.
You need a solution.
I need the solution.
Yeah.
So.
But this is the thing. I just have to put a pin in it right here,
Please,
because
bro.
this is what I think I struggle with sometimes as well.
Okay.
Not necessarily being in a sulk. Like I don't need a sulking thing. But for me,
Oh, so you've
whenever
made it like a waste
You're
of
very,
time.
bro. You're very,
No,
you're
no,
very
no,
action
that's what you've
orientated.
done.
when
That's what you've done, mate.
when someone comes to me with a problem, I'm already like, okay, so cool. So what you could do
Yeah.
is you can go like this, you can go da 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 da, and then they're like, okay. Some people aren't trying to hear it. Some people really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Some people don't appreciate
Yeah.
that because some people want you to sit there and say, oh, I'm so sorry this
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, I don't.
I can't like sorry.
No, you-
I don't
you
want to say
can.
that I can't because
Yeah.
I can and I've improved. Like now, when people
Definitely.
come to me with a problem, I'm like, okay, do you want me to listen, or do you want me to tell you what you can
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
And then some people actually say, I want you to listen.
Mm.
It was very difficult for me at the start to listen, to just sit there and just, okay. When I'm thinking in my head, they could just be doing this, this is the way to look at it. But then not everyone's trying to hear that.
Mm.
And then that's why you need to understand people. It's emotional IQ. But go ahead, bro.
100%.
Yes, people. So if you are liking this episode so far, please do us a favor, please, because it helps us out. It helps this world out. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're on audio, put the 5 stars there. Trust me, we're on a mission right now. Please just help us grow. Help us help you. So please do that. Have an amazing day and enjoy the episode. Let's go.
100%. Yeah, but with me, yeah, I just want to know what I'm gonna do,
Mm.
and I didn't. So I remember I called my uncle,
Mhm.
called Dave, Nick's dad. We know Nick.
Yeah,
Big-
shout out Nick,
big up
man.
Big up, Nick, man.
Um,
And his uncle.
Mr.
and
Gray, man.
and his dad.
And his dad.
I called him, and I said, like, I didn't get into uni, but I was retaking some things, but like, can I have a job, like, just cut and simple? And he was like, yeah, cool, come in tomorrow, be ready at 6.
Like,
Now,
hold
he's
on.
on-
So you got it from them, just like
No,
that?
no, but here it is. But he's on some cut the crap stuff. He's like, you want a job? Be up at 6. I'm like, boy, I mean, and he called me out. He's like, so what? Like, what you on then? Like, so you
Yeah.
don't want to, like, you just called me. You said a job. I've given you one, but it's at 6, and now you're like, can you start on Wednesday? Like, what? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So that was a good thing to learn, because it was learning, like, the world is like that, man. It's not soft and cuddly. It's like, you want a job, bam, there, 6. And I don't even know if I started at 6. Ended up starting anyway. And I was working with him for a bit. But when I first started, I remember I spoke to a man, and this is going to loop it all back in with a story. I spoke to a man when I first started, and I said to him, oh, he was like a retired older man. I was like, oh, you're a lift engineer. I was like, oh, how long you been a lift engineer? He was like, I've been a lift engineer my whole life. I was like, oh wow, like, did you want to be a lift engineer? He said, no, I just fell into it.
And you're thinking,
And I remember I looked at him,
yeah.
and I just thought, I was looking at him like, I'm terrified now. I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, you just fell into it. I just fell into this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do this forever. I remember I got a lift home, and this could be made up, yeah, but I remember this. Yeah? I remember looking out the window, and it was raining. I remember looking out the window thinking, nah, man, this can't be my life.
Pathetic fallacy.
This can't be. 100%
Yeah.
can't be. So,
Would you know what I mean by that, by the way?
a pathetic fallacy, I believe, because you try to make me seem like a waste man.
No.
That's what it seems that. So I believe,
Go on.
I believe it's where, like, life is representing your mood. So I feel sad, and it's also raining outside, which would be a pathetic fallacy. Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
You trying to do?
I
you
wasn't
still?
trying to do him. I
You tried to
promise.
do it still.
I
You tried to-
promise.
you did it.
I promise. I was. Do you know? Wait, no. Don't even do that. No. Do you know why? Do you know why?
A slight one. It was like
You know why?
a slight one.
No.
It was like a-
I'm
I'm
gonna
there.
tell- no.
I'm there, like,
No,
it was
no, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Punch, but it's a little shoulder
You're
bar
like,
as you walk by.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because not everyone in the audience will know what you mean by that.
But
And then we
you
do
should
that
have
a
that
lot.
then.
Okay, so what you should do is what I mean by pathetic.
Yeah,
fallacy
you should have said
is-
that.
What? I didn't. Okay, wait. Hold on. So
A
you're
man
gonna
said,
say?
do you know
you're
what
gonna
that
say?
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean by that? Okay, and then so you think I should have said instead? Oh, what he means by that? is
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
I would have
yeah,
said,
yeah.
no, do you know what was
That
cool about it
makes
is that
sense.
the weather is something.
Okay, now I hear. You know what?
It's all right, though. And take the... No, I'm glad you did it, because now I look smart.
I hear it.
I'm happy.
And you know what? It's a media reference because in media, that's what they teach you a lot. It's like when the weather reflects whatever is going on in life. So basically, you're saying that this looked like a movie scene.
It felt like it. So
It
that's
felt
what
like a
I said. I
movie
said
scene.
it could actually have not happened. It could have been a sunny day. But in my memory, I remember looking out that car window and there was rain. There was drops, when the
But
drops.
that's how you felt.
Yes.
So you remember it
100%.
like a movie.
I actually do remember it like that. So back to the story. So that is what made me want to scratch my itch. Like, I really need to get out of this, because I had an idea and I was like, it worked. I got proof of concept, man. Like, it's
Okay.
different. It's having belief. I've got a lot of belief and I've got a lot of faith. But having a proof of concept is totally different to that. So, like, I always say most people that really believe something probably believe it 99.9%, but that 0.1 it helps. Like that 0.1% really makes a difference. So for example, if someone poured you a glass of water and said this is 99.9% not poison, might be though, that's gonna make a huge difference to how you take action.
Yeah.
Same thing with like if you believe something but you have no proof of concept.
Okay.
So you see, once you make that money, you make that first money, you now know, and now there's a battery in my back, and I'm on some. I can do this. Like, fact, I've done it. I had a job. Fact, if I leave, it's going to work. So I ended up leaving the job and again, just going cold turkey on some. I had no money. I had savings, but my business wasn't making any money. And I remember thinking, I'm just going to leave. I was in a fortune business. I lived at home. I'd saved up a lot of money. I think I had £20,000 saved up.
Oh,
wow.
I remember thinking...
No, hold on.
Yeah,
yes, well done. Because I'll be honest with you. And you were how old?
Oh, 21.
21. By 21, most people don't have that much saved up.
Yeah, but I had the benefit of living at home. So I was in a privileged position. I had the benefit of living at home, and
You were still the 20Ks. That's
yeah, but remember,
that's houses. That's
20
a mortgage.
Yeah, and that's what I was doing. So I put it down into a house, and then I went wrong, and then I went wrong because I left the job, and now I'm stuck because now I've got a bit more, and I don't have a job, and I can't get a mortgage, and now I'm trapped.
You see, now this adds even more context now, because I remember when I think you got a yard, right? Or you did the key picture.
Yeah.
I remember the key picture. That's what I remember.
I did that. But I remember cutting the crap in that picture. I said I'd done it, and it flopped. It hasn't worked. I've had to get rid of it straight away, and I ended up when I sold it, I maybe lost like 1,000. So I remember, but it took a while to get the money back. So ended up having 20K, and I remember I calculated in my mind that's 20 months I have, because I can live on about 1,000 a month roughly. So I've got 20 months to make some money. That's all I thought about. 20 months, and if I don't make £1 for 20 months, then I just have to get a job.
20 months. That's like nearly 2 years, bro.
Exactly, that's a long time. So I'm like, look, I done it when I had a job, light work.
Mm.
Left, 1 month goes by. Right. Light work though is what it is. Second month, I want to say it was 6 months in where I didn't make any money.
6 months.
What were you doing for those 6 months? Is that the 6 a.m. showers?
No, not for the whole 6 months, but for some of it. But remember, I still got a bit of money. I still got money because I'm just living in my savings. I'm just living out of my savings. And now I'm a bit more extreme, where at the time I calculated 1,000 a month. It got less than that because I got scarce.
Yeah.
Hold this. And made no money, and then but from there, from the month I made zero, from the next month after that, things just started taking.
Wait, sorry, what? I'm lost.
So it was zero for 6 months, but then from in month like between 6 and 7, I had maybe done like 5K straight away, and then I'd done so like as soon as I got my first client, I signed like 2 or 3 in a week, and it just started.
Isn't that
going.
funny?
Yeah, it's like when you get a win, it's easier to get other wins after that as well.
Compounding, man. It's just compounding. Like what I always say to anyone that's doing something, especially in sales, a guy from your first day might come in 6 months later, but then he's also going to come in with the guy that you just met 6 months in. So it's now everyone's coming in, and the guy that you spoke to 3 months in is also, and they all come in at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, I just started signing, and then it started going quick. And again, me, I'm not someone that I'll sit comfortable for too long. So I think it was, I got the 5K, then maybe 7, then 10, then I think I done 10 again.
Just stop in there. I just wanted to say something quickly about that, what you were just talking about, how it took that 6 months. Like what I've seen in business anyway, I'm not sure if you've seen it as well. Actually, matter of fact, I think you have seen it as well. And you've seen it as well. I think you might know what I'm about to say, but so little happens for so long until everything happens all at once. And I've seen that so many times. Rob, you seen it as well?
Yeah.
Cam, you literally just talked about that there.
Let me shout you out real quick, by the way. Shout out Cam, by the way, because as I said, that's my coach. We did a challenge together. You told me to do a challenge through coaching. He said, Rob, I want you to commit to this for 100 days straight.
I remember.
I was like, what? And you know what? At first, you're proper zealous. You're proper pumped up. Like, yeah, 100 days is easy.
You think it's light,
yeah. And you're like, all right, 20 days. Cam.
Yeah, it gets peak.
Bro, that was what's good.
What's going on, bro?
First day, Jono. Bro, when I was I was like, bro, I don't know about this anymore, bro. I'm not sure.
No, this was day 2, bro. I remember it distinctly.
I was like, bro, this is long, man.
Yeah.
And then
I had to ask you. I said, bro, what day you on? He said, bro, day 2. I said, bro, come on now, man.
He started laughing.
Yeah,
I was like, bro.
I'm sorry for the laugh, but bro, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's real.
Because everything else we talk about is like long term, like But then now it has to actually, and it's the thing, you've done it before as well. Like, let's not forget, you're in a serious career right now. Like, you're doing your thing in a place that you're at.
Yeah.
And that's taken a very long time to
show.
Do you deep it, like where you've come from and where you are now in terms of bro, you were in the exact position that you wanted to be in.
Sure.
when you were
no.
doing your A levels.
So I must say, show. No, thank God. No, honestly, sincerely,
Absolutely.
thank God, man.
Yeah, bro.
I-
Thank
it's not-
God,
it's not-
bro.
they
Not
ain't-
the show.
they ain't the show thing, man.
It's a
the
thank
fake,
God.
the fake God, man.
And
Thank the Almighty,
you've
man.
also even started your own business.
Come on now.
So you know
Yeah.
how it like this is a long thing, bro.
yeah,
Like getting what you want, it's a long thing, and you've done that as well. And on day
Yeah.
2, it's like, damn. But then sometimes you have to remind yourself. And this is the thing for us three, we don't know everything.
yeah.
We do not know everything, and then we do stumble sometimes when it comes to this stuff.
Mm.
Like even Rob knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then even with himself in the business, when he's proved it to himself before,
yeah.
good things take time, and
Good
you have to
things
dig
take
for these
time.
stuff, bro. And then okay, cool. So
Yeah.
day 2, day 20, you'll say, Cam, what's going on?
Yeah. Day 20, I'm like, yo, Cam, like, day 50, Jono, like, these times here, I'm up to like silly o'clock hours, just doing my outreach, having to do it. I said to myself, I have to do this.
Yeah, and what I want to throw in is that you're not getting anything back from this.
Yeah.
That's the point. That you're not getting anything. This 50 days,
Nothing.
you've done it. But now it gets to a point where you've got to start believing in Cam. But even though I believe in Cam, it's like, I mean, that's
But you know what? Yeah. So 50, 70, 75. I'm like, what the heck, man? Day 90, and then day 9, and I'm starting to get traction. By the way, in these 70 days, I'm getting like rubs, like maybe.
And then what is it that you? Because we know what you were doing, but what
Yeah,
were you
yeah,
doing
so
in these 90 days? In,
What
in
so
short?
in the 100-day challenge? What I was doing, I'm reaching out to people about my product. I actually calculated the other day. Right now, yeah, I reached out to 1,400 something plus people, 1.4k people. I got 3 yeses. Changed my life.
Have you did
One
that
more
though?
time, take that back.
Say that. Say that.
I reached out in a 3-month period, 3.5-month period. I reached out to 1.4k people. I got 3 yeses. It changed my life.
And this was on day what?
Glory be to God. Day 93, day 97, day 101.
So out of 100 days,
103 actually.
out of 100 days, right? You got all of your sales in the last 10% of them,
Yeah.
or last 7% of them, even. Or,
Yeah.
I guess 10%.
Yeah.
That's what always happens in Atomic Habits. It calls it the Valley of Disappointment. That's where most man's dreams die.
It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look, what most people do, and because most people are weak. Yeah, got to bring the crap to it.
Yeah,
Cut the kids in.
just say it. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Because most people are weak, what they'll do is they won't do it for the full 100 days. They will do it for 90 days, and then it won't work, and then they'll turn around and say it doesn't work.
So close,
That's
man.
what people do. Yeah,
So close.
so close, but so far it's like, have you seen that thing where the guy's digging for the diamonds?
Yeah.
I love that
But
picture.
Yeah.
but
Justin, put it up here, please.
but yes. Wait, can we? But also you've got to also know when to stop. That's why it gets interesting because you also have to know when to stop. That's why my thing is 100 days. I like 100 days. I like every day for 100 days because for me, I've found things can change. Not everything, but things can change within then. If you went to the gym every day for 100 days, you'd see some progress. And then the aim is that after the 100 days, it becomes your life enough where you can just start to do it. But in the 100 days, it's short enough of a period where if it doesn't work, you can stop doing it, pivot, change, do something else, and it's still and it still hasn't like taken away your whole life. That's the point of the 100 days.
And I think on average it takes 66 days to build a habit or something like that. So you're just kind of overcompensating for that
Okay.
with 100 days. And 100 is just like an easy number to
100
hit.
looks nice.
It's-
Someone
it's a
told
nice-
me 90. Someone told me 90, but I said no.
Nah, 100.
I remember it was 90, bro, and because you were so extreme, he said to me, everyone said to me 90, so I'm gonna do 10 more now. That was your thing.
Cold.
I was like, well, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too.
Cold.
And then guess what happened after you followed that information?
It happened. I think I was the first client of yours to finish 100-day challenge.
Yes, you were.
That
you
is
were, you
crazy.
were.
That was my.
How many
I
people?
told.
I don't know actually. I don't know how many
What was
at
the
that
question, sorry?
time.
How many clients?
Yeah, I don't know at that time to be fair. But yeah, most people.
What, more than 10?
No, I'd say about 10.
Okay, about 10. So you
At
were in the
that time.
10%.
At
Yeah,
that time.
yeah.
And then
But even now, people don't do it. There's maybe
That's
like
nuts.
3 people I know that have done it now and not.
Did it work? Did it work out for them?
Yeah, bro, it works out for everyone. It's just,
Wow.
of course, it works out.
so you're telling me
every day for 100.
that these people, all they need to do in order to get success is to be doing. Actually, matter of fact, you tell them.
What I would say, what worked for me and what works for most people, and what will work for you. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
for
no,
it.
be
Because
be
Everybody
bold.
to- Is
Be
it that
bold.
camera?
That's the
What
camera.
will work
bro.
for you back home? If you figure out your goal and then you reverse engineer those steps into daily actions, and then you take action every single day, you will reach your goal. Like that's not, it's not actually, it sounds smart, but there's nothing genius about it. You've literally said, if I do this and this and this, I will get there. And now your step is to just do this and this and this. Like
So good.
I like to make it mad simple. That's it.
And it is simple. And I want to get back to the story
Simple,
as well,
but it's
because
not easy.
simple but not easy. And I feel like that's life as well.
Mhm.
It's simple but not easy. But I want to get back to the story because just being mindful of time as well. And the story you were talking about going from 0 to
I'm
5.
talking to my client, by the way. So what's it talking?
Good stuff. Thank you, bro. 0 to 5 to 7 to 10. Da, 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 da. I remember seeing something in particular because I like cars, innit? I remember you get an Audi. Was it Audi A5? You got an Audi A5. What happened after that?
I had the Audi when I was working.
When you were
I had
working,
the Audi
really?
when I was working.
Oh, so that was the combination of what you were making, like.
Yes.
Okay,
So
I got
I had
you.
the Audi when I was working, and then I swapped it for Astra. And at the time, I swapped it because just financially, just had to be done. But also, I swapped it, and I posted about it because I'm very conscious that man ain't catching me slipping. Bro. You're absolutely never, ever doing that. So if I post something when it's good,
Yeah.
I have to post when it's bad.
That's
I have
good.
to. It's just my
Yeah.
thing. I have to, because I've got too much pride. I am not going to see someone in the Astra and they're like,
I thought you were driving.
man, and you know the worst thing is, people probably won't even say it. They'll just link you and say, "Oh, come on, bro." What's going on? And then they'll talk to their brother. You see that guy that can get? You see, he's an Egypt, man.
Yeah.
That's, and now that's written off. Now I'm written off for life. Like I'm very conscious of that, because I'd write someone off for life. That guy, the guy that said that he had this car and I seen him in this car, he just lies. So I'm very conscious of that. I'm not. Man aren't catching me, but also
They probably think you got like a rental.
yeah. They're gonna think I'm going mad. They're gonna think I'm going mad. And my thing is, I'm conscious of that, man.
Yeah.
Man can't catch me, boy.
But as I was saying, bro, look at my story. So 5K, 10K. Where were we?
5, 7, 10, and then I remember I was in the UK. I'm making 10K a month, and in the nicest way possible, around me, people weren't, and I didn't know people that were. So before it got to this, but I was very conscious that I could stagnate here because 10K a month is good. I dreamed of getting jobs before at uni, going to the uni route at all 60K. That's 5K, but you probably take home 3.5 maybe. I'm making 10. I'm taking all of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking,
because you're working. This is like kind of freelance work, kind of stuff.
I sent pretty much. Maybe you
Yeah.
got to pay out $1,000, maybe, or maybe $1.5 grand, but you
You're
pretty
keeping a
much
lot
get
of
all of it.
Yeah.
And I was very conscious. I was like, I'm just gonna go to Dubai, and there was no thinking.
Just
behind
like
it.
that?
I'm just gonna go to Dubai. Then 2 days later, bam, I'm in Dubai. Yeah, that's what I'm on. I move quick with things.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just move quick. I was like Dubai. I was like, maybe I'll go to Cuba. Maybe I'll go here. Maybe go there. Dubai. All right, bam. And then I'm in Dubai. No plan. No.
Are you
nothing.
serious?
Airbnb. See you later. Yeah. Because my thing is, again, with my belief, I think if I think I'm amazing, which, as I've said, I do think I'm
Yeah.
if I do think that, then I should be able to go anywhere and be amazing.
And you did
So
that.
I'll go
Let that light
somewhere.
shine.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll go
don't
somewhere
dim
and
your
I'll
light.
shine there.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
went there, and I'm shining bright. So my
Yeah.
thing is still, my thing is with my philosophy, I still think I'm amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Life has reinforced my amazingness, and now it's even stronger.
But my thing is, go on.
To me, it's just a mindset thing, bro.
Come on, man.
It really is a mindset thing. You've been thinking you're the guy from the start, and then you said life has literally just. What did you say that life has done?
I don't know, but
Reinforced
better
it.
word is validated it.
They
Validated my
life has validated exactly what it is that you're thinking. You see in life what you are, what you think that you are. As a man thinketh, right?
So is he.
As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh in his heart.
Come on now.
Deep it now. As a man thinketh in his heart,
on
so is he.
now.
You have to actually really believe that.
Yeah.
You have to really believe that in order for you to actually be able to see
That's
that
so
success.
good, bro.
Because you will see in life what you are. You will see in life what you keep feeding yourself. 'Cause if
Yeah.
you keep telling yourself, "No, I'm this guy, and I've been this guy for a very long time, so why would I ever stop being this guy?" But this is why so many people think that life is not, or success is not for them, because they've seen every other thing in life just flop.
They have a low
But it might
self-esteem
not
of
be, though.
themselves.
Talk to me.
Yeah, let me just say that I'm on some. It might not be. I think, and this is. I think I said this on one of our pods. I don't. Success can be, but not the same figure of success. So now everyone thinks that success is being rich.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be rich.
Talk to me.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean?
That's
Not every, as in like people. That's it. No, but people just everyone can't be rich.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because then no one would be rich.
No. There's just not everyone can be like.
What do you
There's
mean
some
by that?
people that will go to do the same things that I've done, and it just won't work out for them. That is life. That is why the quote unquote normal or the average is the average. I'm not someone. I never want to come and is the term propagate. Like, I never want to come on and spread a message that like everyone can. Some people can, and some people will. That's the way life is. That's the way life always will be. Some people will rise, not everybody will, and that just is what it is. I don't even think you can argue that. That is a fact.
I can't, bro. No, this is the thing. I think if you really want to, if you really, really want to, and it is in your heart, I think you can do it. Because it was, bro, you said you were waking up at 6, 8. Why were you doing that? Because it's in your heart to do it.
What if there's a lot of other things that also came into it? So I'll give you an example. I had £20,000 saved. The reason I did was because my mum didn't charge me rent at the time, which was very nice of her.
Yeah.
I was able to get the job with my uncle. Like, there's a lot of things that are actually out of your hands that happen. So I like to say it that I'm privileged. I don't want to. Yes, I worked hard, and yes, I did all these things. But there's many people that will do that and not get the same thing. So I don't ever want to turn around to them and be like, "Well, yeah, I just had it." There's a lot of things, and another thing could be that I could just be better than them. Yeah, that doesn't work on the purpose level.
Is that bro? Is that like a show type of vibe? Like a show, like man.
Yeah, no, man. Because
what do you mean better than them? In what sense?
In the business sense, and that is why it worked for me and it didn't work for them. Look, you see, everyone there that goes on interviews, they say the reason I made it was because I worked hard. Bear man work hard. Bin man works hard.
True.
They're working very hard. They haven't made the same level of work than you. So what is it? But you can't get on Elon Musk can't get on an interview, or Jay-Z can't get on an interview and say, I made it because I'm better than you. You can't say that. So instead, man, dress it up. Yeah, I worked hard. I did this. I believed in myself. Believing in yourself and working hard has such a survivor's bias that it's unbelievable. There's the 1% of people that make it to the interviews talk about, I had belief and I worked hard. 99% of people that also believe in themselves and work hard didn't make it, but they're not on the interviews to speak of it.
And you know what? I think it's a very powerful point that you said that you're £20,000 saved up. Because a lot of people see your results, right? And be like, well, if you've done it, why can't I do it? But the foundation behind you was a lot stronger than theirs.
100%.
And that's why I hear what you're saying, actually, to be fair, because we can't say like a round answer, because some people come from a point of view where they have no savings, they are renting, so they have to spend all that money. So their point is a lot further behind than you.
100%.
I saw something in Power, right? And it was like they did like an exercise in class. So it was like the teacher told them to come to the front. And
is it book 2?
Yeah, book 2. Yeah, book 2. And he told everyone
Tariq
and the other people, right? He got them there, and he was like, okay, take a step forward if you're advantaged. Take a step backwards if you're disadvantaged. So if you're black, take a step backwards. If you come from a single parent household, take a step backwards. Take a step forward if you have £20,000 saved in your bank account. And he realized that people come from different points.
100%.
And I guess that's what you're trying to say there.
100%. But also, and I'm getting amped up now. I know it's near the end. Most man are just pussies though. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Man's going for it.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you why. I like that. I really like that a lot, and it is in line with what I do. But now, what people are gonna do is people are gonna listen and think,
my excuse.
It's an excuse.
That's why. So my thing
I'll talk after.
Is that I was privileged, but I'm also just a bad boy though, and I'm also just very good at this, and I will be very good at it, and I will work very hard, and I will outwork.
I love this.
There's always those things. That's just a fact. That it's just gonna happen. So most people aren't cutting the crap. So yes, there's a lot of disadvantages. Most people that I speak to, they actually can do it, and they're just scared to do it, and they use things as they can't do it. Most people that are 21, most, not all, but most, don't have kids. Most don't have a mortgage. Most don't have big bills to pay. Most can save their money. They can. Most, not all, but most. But most 21-year-olds don't work that hard, and most 21-year-olds don't go and get it. Same thing with most 24, 25-year-olds. Most 25-year-olds don't make 100 grand a month. They don't. And most of them don't make 10 grand a month. But they still have all these advantages that other people have. So yes, I was privileged on one hand, and yes, I was highly favored, and there's lots of things that worked in my favor, but there's lots of things that's working in most of the people that's listening to this. There's a lot of things working in your favor, and you're still not getting after it. So it still is your fault that nothing's happening. That's what I want.
But this is two comments on this. Number one is basically similar to what I'm saying in terms of they don't want it enough. Because everything is literally going in their favor. A lot of things are let's say, for example, you live in London, right? You have a similar situation to us. It's not like we can't put food. Some people can't put food on the table, yes, but it's not like we're living in a particular place where it's war ridden and all that kind of stuff. It's not like that where we are right now. What I'm saying is, No, that is actually what I'm saying, to be honest. That's literally it.
No.
So
Yeah.
we have these kind of advantages, and it's just people just don't want it enough.
Yeah.
But also, there was one more thing I was gonna say as well. Now continue speaking because there was something.
Yeah,
you were saying
I
I was
just
gonna
think
come up
it's a hard tightrope to walk, because on one hand you have to be grateful for all the advantages that you have, and you have to acknowledge them. But then on another hand, you also have to gas yourself up and pat yourself on the back.
Come on
So
now.
It's like same thing I say to you.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
like,
sure.
man helped you, but man did the work. The same thing with me. Like, I had the advantages, but man did the work.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always a tough one to navigate. I don't want to sound too harsh, like I'm on some man are just idiots, because some people do actually have a very bad place. But most people I talk to, most of them, they just don't want it enough, and they just won't take the risk.
That's what I was gonna say.
The risk.
It's not your fault. I wasn't gonna say that, but we can go into that.
Yeah.
But we might not have time. I was gonna say
there's so many parts of this.
not everything is your fault, but it's your responsibility. So if you want to do something in life, or particular in life, it doesn't necessarily have to be your fault because this happened. Because you have to pay for this. Because the boiler broke and you have to pay for it because you're the only person in the family that can. It's not your fault, but now this becomes your responsibility to take care of, or like your vision. It becomes your responsibility to have in your hands and to actually be able to actualize.
Well,
So not
can I say
everything's
something
your
real
fault, but
quickly,
it's your
bro?
responsibility. Go on, bro.
I'm on a cam type of vibe once again.
Talk to me.
I agree with that myself, but people behind the camera might not.
Talk to me.
I don't want to go into graphic details as to why, but some people be like, but how can I do it? How? Why should it be my responsibility? Maybe someone's died, for example. How would they do that?
But then what would be their responsibility in that case?
Having to do and look after the family.
What I would say, and
You see what I'm saying?
it's a terrible.
who else is
definitely
gonna do it?
a terrible thing to
Yeah.
happen,
God
but
forbid. God forbid.
Yeah, of course.
100%. But my response to that is that there's people that have had it worse who have done better. So now, again, if I go into my frame of thinking, if you've had it worse and you've done better, then you are just a better human being than me, and I personally can't live with that.
Wow.
That's my thing.
And
You know
that's
what?
how.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be thinking as well. Like
they think.
I'd be thinking a similar thing.
Yeah.
So people have literally been in my situation and much worse. They've been able to come up and do amazing. What's his name? Francis Ngannou. But I came here on a
the boxer.
MMA. Was he MMA?
MMA?
Yeah, MMA. But he did boxing, I think.
Yes.
So he came over here on a boat, bro. I think he tried to get across the water like 6 times or something like that. Bro, after time 1, do you think I'm trying again? He tried 6 times, and then he made it over here, and then he's on TV.
Yeah.
And he's doing something crazy. He's come from so much worse conditions than what we've come from.
Yeah.
I think he had to escape a crazy country or something like that.
I think from Cameroon, no.
I don't actually know. I think egotistically, it's hard to accept that he's just better than man. That's actually what it is. My thing is, he's just a better boy than me. That is what it is. They're out there. Some of them,
they're bad boys,
hard
yeah.
to find, but some of them, some of them are there, and that's the thing. I'm open to that, but it's hard to for most people to be open for that. So that's why it's easier to just say, you know what, that didn't work for me. That's why. That's why I didn't.
Excuses, isn't it?
Excuses are very easy to make. They're very.
One thing
easy
you
to
say
make.
to people all the time, bro. If I don't say it to me, we say it in general, which is such a good point. We are best and worst salesmen. I'll say it again to you guys in the camera. We are our best and worst salesmen. So what am I trying to say here? What am I trying to communicate to you guys? If you want to do something, you will commit. You know, like you buy something. They say you buy something emotionally,
and you justify it with logic.
Yeah. We are best and worst salesmen. You don't want to do something. Well, I don't want to do it because this happened. I did this because this. We justify everything. So we are our best and worst salesmen. So use your brain, set your mind to help you push you forward.
It's so real, and it's so funny that you said salesman because he's a salesman, innit?
Yeah, man.
Like you literally do sales to yourself, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's part 2 still, because
Always.
I've got a client.
Yes.
I've got to serve my people then.
Please.
You know, Rob's got clients.
You
now.
got clients.
Yeah. And who do you think that's for?
That's all him, man. Ain't you, man. Trust, you're just a vessel, bro. Thank you, God. But look, guys, as I said beforehand, if you're somebody who wants to become a more confident public speaker, better communicator, reach out to me.
I
The
thought
book.
you meant to sell your guests and stuff. Like say.
No, but you know what? I'm on a ruthless type of vibe right now. Actually,
wow.
yeah, you brought it out of me still. You know, the book we read, right, is like always sell yourself. And the reason why I sold myself, because what I said to you guys downstairs, I sincerely believe what I do changes lives, and I proved it.
Let me work then, please. If
Okay.
possible. Yeah. So we have a sales and
Wait,
recruitment.
no, let me finish, bro. Let me cook, my boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you was meant.
No.
I thought that was my
I'll tag you in.
feedback.
I'll tag you in. I'll tag you in. Yeah, I'll tag you in.
Let's go.
No,
again,
I sincerely believe my product, which has been made and inspired by him, can change anybody's life. I'm a big believer in this, right? I believe it takes one thing, one word to change your life, and this product helping people become more confident speakers and better communicators. It does that. If you're somebody who wants to be more impactful, you want to lead people, you want to inspire people, you want to become the best version and person of yourself by communicating better, you need this product. I'm not just saying it because I want you to. No, it's not about the money. That's not the point. The point is the person you are called to be needs you to be at a high level, and a high level comes by you being a better communicator. Because every single thing in this life starts and stems from your ability to communicate. Deeper, I'm telling you, you have to get this. You have to.
What did you say then? You said your life can change with a word.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Powerful. I can say one thing to you, and it can shift your mindset, which shifts your life, which shifts your destiny, which could then even have local effects to your family, just because of one word. That's the power of words, you know. It says in the word that life and death is in the power of the tongue.
What does that mean?
So what that means is that life and you, I can say a word of your life, which you in 20 years can still be thinking about, or I can speak death over you with my words figuratively, which could put you 10 years back, or even put you back eternally. Some people are literally living in cages, not because they're in prison, but because they're mentally in prison. See that pause there. I was
about to say. I was just wanted to gas you up. You're good at this. No. You're good at this.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're good at this. No. 100%. I think that often. I think when you're talking, I like to see that you're well studied in what you do. It's not just. If before this, actually, off camera, we were talking about how much money you spent on learning yourself.
Yeah.
I think that is powerful, and that's why I want to give you your flowers. So both of you, to be fair, how much you actually invest into it. There's a lot of men, they just jump on the pods and they just talk from some higher position because they know everything. You guys really study and put time into your craft, man, and it shows and you can see it. And I like that, man. I like that about you guys. That's why, in fact, I think at the start we were talking about helping. That's why I'm eager and willing to help and always will, because you're helping yourselves as much. So if you're helping yourselves all the way, then it's nothing for me to give you a little 1% of something if you're fully in. So that's just what I want to say about
deeper, man. But yeah, bro, you tag yourself in, bro.
100%.
And just before you do tag yourself in, it's like the elephant thing again. Did I tell you about the elephant thing?
Talk on it, bro.
So it's like when elephants are very young, sometimes they'll tie them up with a string, attached to like a tree or something like that. And then even when they get much older and much bigger, that little string can still hold them back, even though it physically can't hold them back. It's a mental thing, because he was able to hold them back when they were younger, but they just grew up with the thought that this is holding me back.
That's a man thinketh in his art, man.
As a man thinketh in his heart. And this is the thing, because people have had so much evidence to show them that there's things that are going to hold them back. They have them in their mind for the rest of their life. Oh, I can't even venture a step forwards because I'm just going to be held back anyway. So they don't even try in the first place.
That's what you call it, a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
You know about that one? No, I'm not trying. No. I came with this. I came with sincere heart.
I'll tell you why I don't think it's the same.
I came from the same angle,
no.
bro.
Tell you what made it different. I didn't respond. You see what you did? I was like, yeah, and then you was like, wait, what does that mean? Your thing was like, you went back. You see, Robson was more like, it's this. Do you know
You know why I said that too? Because prophecy is a Christian thing. It's not Christian, bro. So I was like, do you actually understand that?
What did I say?
So I said self-fulfilling prophecy.
I said pathetic fallacy. That
no,
bro.
What, your thing was
a vicious thing, bro.
Yeah. Yours was on some.
Yeah.
You don't know this.
I know this. You don't.
I'm not trying to hear that.
I know this. Yeah, I'm cold.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What are you on? It was what are you on though? I know, but what's
it was a barge. It was a big barge.
I'm not trying to hear that. In my head, I'm innocent.
My thing was like, bro, self-fulfilling prophecy is a Christian thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've got you. I'm here to serve you.
Dave said it in one of his songs, though. Is it when a self-fulfilling prophecy when you become who you think you are, or what?
Yeah.
Kinda,
Yeah, sure, man. Come on, man.
See, Rob gave me the yeah.
But
He's a harder closer, man. He's a harder closer.
No. I'm interested in knowing what it is though by the book, though. Genuinely,
a self-fulfilling prophecy is essentially right. Okay, you keep telling yourself something, and that is how it is. Literally, if I keep saying to Rob, "You are going to trip," you're going to trip. Oh, remember when we were talking the other day about people saying when you were younger?
Yes, clumsy.
You're clumsy.
Yeah.
And
I had to break that off of me, man.
I had to break it off because now in Rob's head, he's thinking that even though he might have just knocked over something twice. That's it, and then now people are telling him he's clumsy. Just like in school, this is what goes wrong in school with so many young people.
Bro.
Like they'll keep telling a certain young person that they're trouble.
Yeah.
They'll keep telling a certain young person that they got ADHD. They'll keep telling them they got the whole alphabet. But then this young person's gonna grow up thinking like, damn, this is because of my ADHD. Oh, this is because I'm trouble. Also, I might as well just act this way anyway. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the prophecy will self-fulfill. It will fulfill itself.
What's interesting about that? I'm very protective over things that people can say and act around me. Very protective of it. So if a man's calling me clumsy,
you're not there anymore, man.
No, I'm on you. Man can't call me clumsy. I don't like that. Please don't say that again. Like,
yeah.
Very, very calmly, but please don't say that. Like I don't like to do that. My thing is it good? Is clumsy a good thing? If it's not a good thing, then no.
Then don't say it.
Don't say that to me.
Dami was saying that about her children. That's one thing I'm definitely gonna do about my children.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, man.
What do you mean my child's clumsy? What do you mean my child's trouble? Absolutely not.
Yeah, come on, man. Rebuke that, man.
No, not my thing ain't. I can't lie. My thing's less confrontational. My thing's not. What do you mean? My thing's just don't say that.
It's just delivery. It's the same message.
I'm just very big on but my thing is I'm just very big on teaching you how to treat me. Don't say that. I don't like it when you do that, by the way. So now next time I know that, for example, when you threw me under the bus, if I say to you, hey, I didn't like that. No, but just genuinely, if I said to you, hey, you didn't like that, and then you did it again, I'd think, okay, cool. My man's mugging me off. I don't like you now. Now I'd actually be able to, because at first, I can never say I don't like you because maybe you just think that's calm. Maybe you think that's banter. Maybe, I don't know what happens. I don't know why you did that, but no, I'm joking. It might just be calm, so I will teach you, hey, bro, I don't like that. So now I know if you do it again, all right, cool, you're just...
Yeah, no, that's true.
And this is the thing, like, people... Because let's say, for example, there was something... Let's say, for example, we're playing around. Like, downstairs, afterwards, like, I box you in the arm. And then you're like, that kind of hurt kind of thing. And then you're like, I didn't like that he did that. But then you don't say anything. You're like, okay, cool, yeah, it's banter. But I do it again next time I see you. And I've done it for a third time. And then you pop off at me. You're saying, bro, what? What? And then you bang me in the face. I'm like, where'd that come from? But then this is the thing, because someone would explode. And I've seen it before as well. I've seen it before all the time. And then it's because people don't communicate. And if you don't communicate, then you will never know how to actually treat someone. And you never know how to actually act around someone. You never know how to act in accordance to how they even want to be treated.
It's true. I remember I was on the phone to one of my friends, right? We were talking. She cut the phone at me. I called her back saying,
wait, as in you were in the middle of talking?
I was joking around with her. I was kind of like, you know me, I'm a bit of a troll sometimes, isn't it? I was just there. I was just there, I was just battering her. She got I was like, hey, I know, and hey, don't do that ever again, please, like respectfully, not in like a like, don't do that again, man. She's like, I'm sorry.
Why she cut? What, for banter?
She couldn't handle the heat.
Oh, what?
Man.
You're on some. You can't lock the phone on, man.
No, no, you can't. No, you can't cut the phone on me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that she told you I didn't like what you was joking.
No.
So you're just on a shower man thing on something. You can't lock the phone.
No, bro. It's like this, yeah. If we're talking, yeah, you can't just halfway through I'm talking, just cut the phone on me. What?
Oh yeah.
I just told you words are powerful. You can't cut me off like that.
Bad boy.
So I called her. I was like, yo, like sis, man.
I know what type of dad you're gonna be.
I said, sis, like you can't do that, man. You can't do that to me, man. Like, she's like, I'm sorry. I was like, that's just the standard I live by.
I hear it. I make sense. Discipline. You have to discipline.
People.
Yes.
I hope you're enjoying today's episode. This is just a small interjection.
Quick one.
We wanted to say very, very quickly, we don't ask for anything.
Nothing.
And this is the only thing. We haven't asked for anything before, but this is the only thing we're going to be asking for. Please, can they do what, Robert?
Guys, if you have not already, please leave a like and a comment. Trust me, it helps us out. Help a friend, guys. You don't know what your like or comment or share could do to help someone else's journey of purpose.
I know it can help other people find these videos and help them with their lives as well. So, people, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Big love.
Let's go. By the way, guys, let's knock it off, man, because I think next time, part 2, just so it's on camera and we know it for next time. I want us to talk about more so the journey, the elevation from. Cause we got to 10K, but that was you go from 10K to 1 million, God willing, this year. That's a big difference, right? Let's talk about that next time. I want to talk a bit more about you moving to Dubai. Anything else you want to talk about, bro, next time?
Sales.
Yeah.
Definitely sales. Because if you're cutting the kizzy, that's where you're. That's what I like right now.
Cutting the kizzy, man. I like that, man.
Yeah.
But
that's where you're at right
definitely.
now.
Let's do an outro, bro. What's the biggest thing you took away from what Cam taught us today? Because
come back to me, bro.
Come back to you, yeah.
Yeah, come back to me.
I'll say the biggest thing I took away from this, because obviously, like, as I said before, there's 8 billion people in this world. We can learn something from everybody every single time. I will take away his sincere desire to win. It's animalistic, man. It's like an athlete, bro. You're just ready to eat, and something I'm gonna apply in my life too. Just hungry, man. Just eating. I love it. That's one thing I'm gonna take away. What about you?
I think it's not even I think, because I know, it's
It's cold.
literally
It's cold.
the way that you look at things from a very simplistic point of view. Like, things don't have to be complicated. One of my words for the year is focus.
Yes.
This is the start of 2024 when we're recording this, by the way. Keeping it simple, keeping it black and white, like just doing it for 100 days, see how it is. If it doesn't work, cut it off. If it does, let's do it. Moving to Dubai in 2 days. We're not moving to Dubai.
insane.
Going to Dubai in 2 days, trying it out. And we'll talk about how you met Trish as well. 'Cause I don't think we even went into that properly on Trish one as well.
100.
But yeah, literally just looking at things from a black and white perspective and looking at things simply, because it just aligns with where I'm going this year. Just that focus.
I like that.
That's what I'd say. What about yourself, man?
Uh,
Learn anything about yourself?
No,
or?
what I took away is
Go on.
that we have a sales and recruitment agency.
cold.
And what we do is we help teach people sales, and then we actually place them in a guaranteed
body
remote
language.
sales job. Guaranteed remote sales job where we'll be able to help you. Look, I don't want to jump on here and do the thing where it's, look, we're going to help you to make millions. It's not going to do that. It's not going to make you a millionaire overnight. But with sales skills and with the right remote sales job, you will definitely be able to make at least 3K. And if you're someone who likes to excel or someone who will put in the extra work, you'll be able to make 10, 15, 20K a month, all through the power of sales.
Trust me, he will do it. I worked with him. Obviously, he wasn't in the same area, but the same skill sets, which will teach you, he'll help you. He'll help you blow.
And
Trust me. Trust him.
Rob a lot of money.
Yeah, he has.
Multiple. But,
Easy.
But yeah,
Oh,
go
can we-
there.
no.
No, go there.
Oh, you let him say.
That's what.
Let him say. All right.
Yeah, he's helped me make multiple 5 figures.
Oh.
Yeah. We're there, man. We thank
Come on.
God. We thank God, man.
Thank God.
And I'll be honest. There was one sentence that you said that helped me a lot. You don't even
Words.
remember it.
My-
You don't remember it. Or you might do, actually.
What is it?
It was when you said to me, bro, if you don't do this podcasting, I'm going to do it myself, bro. I'm going to run it up. That's what you said. And I was like, all right, cool. That's giving me confidence to run it, man. It must be a good product. But this is the thing. When you could have even been leading me
You
astray.
was interesting about that.
Yeah.
I just know I could get under your skin by that.
I know, but this thing, because I'm like, okay, well, so if he can do it,
if you got that, I'll do that and make all the money then.
this is what I'm saying.
That's on some, I'll walk your wife down that.
Because
No, but that's how it feels though. That's how it feels. It's like,
you're taking my dream.
I'm just, that's how it feels, and I know
Because you're
that's how
taking
it
my
feels.
dream,
So it's like,
exactly.
all right, cool. Watch me make money from it. Taking my wife. Yeah, come back here, Jessica.
And this is what, Jessica,
That's first name.
and this is what I'm saying. Like, when you said that to me, I'm like, hold on. So if he has a confidence to say that he could do it himself, this must be a viable market for me to get into and a viable offer for me to run.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. Let me run it up.
Mm.
And ever since then, I've been running it up.
Yeah, man.
And we've been
What
printing.
we saying though? What we pushing? What we wishing these days?
I'm not saying what we've been pushing and
What
wishing.
we
these days,
pushing?
man.
I heard it was
I heard that. Hey,
all right.
no. I
I've
heard
been-
the big thing still.
I've been doing very well.
Big things.
Humble.
Big things, man.
I've been doing very well.
We gotta stop. Hey, he's taking it too far.
Don't do that. No. You're trying to be like them guys. No. See,
Where are you going, bro?
No. Listen, this is what you have to do, right? You call someone out straight away. No, you're trying to be like them man still. You trying to be like them man. No, but he's done really.
Right, the camera, can we?
But continue, John.
I don't even know what happened there, but all right.
You trying to do me still. You trying to do.
You're trying to do Rob?
You trying to do me still.
We can't do Rob.
Not trying to do.
You were trying to do me on a slide though. It was like a jab. I saw it though.
More than a bar.
No. But yours was.
So
yours
mine was a punch.
But yours
That
was
was a
vicious though,
punch.
because you trying to stop the whole thing.
It was a quick one.
No, yours is actually like, guys,
knockout
everyone.
punch, but I
No,
missed.
you missed. You tried to get everyone there, like
Yeah.
the girls, everyone was there. You tried to make it happen, but you
Yeah,
missed.
Missed.
I'm still here, still breathing, still pushing, whooshing. Anyways, Jono. please.
All right. So, yeah, I would say that's how you helped me, bro. And then next time we're gonna be speaking more about that and more about sales as well.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. People, if you like this, then make sure you drop a comment underneath saying how much you liked it and what your favorite part was as well.